Since 1995, we have presented the United Way Organized Labor Community Service Award to an individual from the organized labor community who has demonstrated outstanding volunteer service within the United Way of Greater Waterbury's 10-town service area. Tonight, we are so proud to present this award to Kathy K. Taylor. As Professor of Legal Assistant Paralegal Studies at Naugatuck Valley Community College, she's being honored because of the effect she has had on students and her ability to leverage education to benefit the community. Now entering her 14th year at Naugatuck Valley Community College, Kathy continually reminds students of the law's power and encourages them to think deeply about the many ways in which the past informs the present and shapes the future. Kathy's commitment to improving the lives of those around her is not confined to the classroom. She serves as the board chair of the Connecticut Community Foundation, where she also chairs the Women's Grant Making Committee. When COVID-19 hit, Kathy continued her community engagement full force. As mentioned earlier, the Connecticut Community Foundation and United Way of Greater Waterbury joined together during the onset of the pandemic to create the COVID-19 Response Fund. Since the inception, Kathy has been part of a biweekly committee where they make decisions about how best to rapidly deploy $740,000 in funding to community-based organizations at the front lines of the coronavirus. Kathy also serves on the scholarship committee of the American Savings Foundation, awarding scholarships based primarily on financial need, with most recipients being the first-generation college students. Kathy also owns her own consulting business where she advises various school districts, nonprofits, and corporations around the issues of equity, implicit bias, microaggressions, and how best to cultivate more equitable and inclusive workspaces, schools, and policies. We are so proud to present the United Way Organized Labor Community Service Award to Kathy Taylor.
I am so thankful to receive this Community Service Award from the United Way of Greater Waterbury. I am honored because it is a beautiful thing to go about my day, committing my time and whatever talent I have to community efforts that I care deeply about and to have someone notice. For we know that community service is not glamorous. It does not pay in dollars, that is, and it involves tireless work to address large and looming challenges faced by so many. And this year, the tragedy of the past year has illustrated how much we need each other, how much we are dependent on each other, and how much we need each other to lift burdens and share in each other's joy. In my work, I have come to know that so much of community service is taking the time to see and care. And I believe it's just that basic, because once we see the need and care enough about people, our actions will follow. It has to. Oddly enough, when I was 17 years old, almost 3 decades ago, I remember writing my college essays. In one of those, in true teenage fashion, I made mention of wanting to be completely independent. Years later, I remember a college assignment about independence and interdependence, and the lesson learned has remained with me. When I searched the dictionary, this was long before Google, I found that part of being independent is needing help from no one. With more mature eyes, that no longer seemed desirable. For I have found a secret, an old proverb that is surely true. It is more blessed to give than to receive. And community service is just that: caring, giving, planning, working together, supporting, helping, and being on one accord around a common goal and need. Caring enough to get involved, lending a hand, joining others, and using our time and our talent in service to each other. And remember, I said that community service doesn't pay well in dollars, yet it pays in joy, usefulness, and love. And as Maya Angelou reminds us, we need joy as we need air. We need love as we need water. We need each other as we need the earth we share. And for all of you who have been my air, my water, and my earth, I thank you. I thank my parents, Lamont and Delsina Turner, for loving me and making me believe I was the best thing since sliced bread, for that gave me the confidence to go out into the world. To my sisters, Kimberly and Kelly, who were and still are my sounding board, my cheerleaders, and as big sisters do, tell me what to do and when I'm wrong. To my husband, Kevin, who believes in me and pushes me. He is always there to support, to coach, and to listen. He does a lot of listening as I do a lot of talking. To my children, Michael, Jonathan, and Elise, who keep my feet squarely on the ground, for as teenagers, they are acutely aware of my faults and they tell me. I am thankful for their honesty and love. To all of my family and friends, I am thankful that each of you have given me joy and love. And today, I smile because I try to live and breathe the model to whom much is given, much is required. And for all of these blessings, my many rich blessings, I am thankful that God has allowed me to be someone else's reason for joy, for hope, and peace. And for that, I am humbled. Thank you all, and thank you to the United Way of Greater Waterbury.